And that paid off for Steve Sletfold, who you just saw as the 171-pound National High School Wrestling Champion. Now to 215 pounds, a new weight class in this tournament this year, but used in 33 states in this country. And you're going to see two of the best anywhere. And Kevin Shippos of Baldwin, New York, on Long Island, in on the single leg, switches off to a double and gets a takedown for the quick 2-0 lead against Viktor Sveda, the third of three Walsh Jesuit Ohio wrestlers we'll be seeing in the championship round.
Well, the tournament's theme is we aim to please, and with the demand for the 215 class, the committee got together and said that's an absolute, and they went with it.
Now, Shippos trying to run that arm bar on the left side.
Shippos trying to turn that into a cement job, just trying to display just a lot of power, which is all you get out of a cement job. I shouldn't say all you get. My God, you don't want to be there. It's a killer.
Viktor Sveda would have nothing of that, and he's out for the escape, and it's 2-1, halfway through the first period.
Watch Sveda over the years. Oh, he's always impressed me. I think he's just a very accomplished wrestler, as all the Walsh kids are in that program.
Sveda 38-0 this year and had 32 falls among those 38 matches. At one point in this year, he had pinned everybody he wrestled, probably the first, I believe the first 27 or 28 opponents before somebody went 6 minutes with him. And now Shippos in again on the leg attack, and Sveda trying to come out the back door. Under 30 seconds left to go here in the first period, and Steve Shippos leading 2-1 and looking for more. Now he's got the double, and it's going to be interesting to see if he can work up far enough. Vinny Russo, our official here, says nothing yet. 10 seconds left to go, still nothing. They're on the edge, and still no points awarded. And Viktor Sveda gets out of the double leg situation, and the period ends with no further scoring. Shippos ahead 2-1.
That was a difficult situation to call. We were a little out of position over here. The coach is calling for two, and Vinny Russo right on top of it saying no way. Sveda coming up with just a single then at the end of it all with no points.
Sveda able to get his hips up there at the end and out of danger. And Shippos now will start from the second period on the bottom. Shippos, the New York State champion at 220 pounds this year. And now Sveda, this is where he likes to be. He loves working on top, throwing those legs in. He's going to try either a power half or a tilt, and now some injury time. Or no, looks like a stalemate. Very quickly called by Vinny Russo. Vinny from New Jersey, and the New Jersey officials like to see action.
Yes, they do, and that's a known fact. So it's, you know, it's something you can deal with.
And Shippos nearly out, but Sveda right in again on the double, maintains control. Still 2-1 in favor of Kevin Shippos, but still on the bottom with 1:36 left in the second. The 13th out of 14 championship matches here in the 8th annual National High School Wrestling Championships from the Palumbo Center in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Rob Sherrill, Ed Ferraro, George Von Benko bringing you the action. And now
a little bit of a cross-face there, creating a bloody nose. Sveda, I did not realize, Rob, that he had that many pins. A little correction, maybe in the mouth, but it was a crossface that created that.
Right, maybe a little bloody lip there by Shippos, and they'll attend to that. Viktor Sveda, first trip to the state tournament this year, won the Division II state title, member of the junior world team last year, and a junior national finalist. And he signed with Indiana University during the early signing period, and very spectacular physical development from this year from last. Kevin Shippos, the New York State champ, is uncommitted. Runner-up as a junior. He's a former cadet world team member and a junior national All-American. So both these guys very accomplished year-round wrestlers. They come back to the center of the mat. 1:21 left in the second period, and Shippos still ahead by that 2-1 score on the first period takedown.
Shippos very explosive for a big man. When he comes to his feet, he blows out. He's up there quickly, but Sveda, having what he has on top, just hanging tight.
Very tough on top, and now trying to work his bread and butter, that power half. And Shippos looking away.
If he steps off this and goes all ahead, he has a possibility, which there he goes.
There it is. Now he goes back to the parallel position. And now a stall warning on the bottom against Shippos. Got his head down in the mat. Vinny Russo wants to see him try and work something from the bottom, work that up from the head. 35 seconds left to go in the second period, and a tough ride here by Viktor Sveda, and potentially dangerous situation called, and may have some injury time.
You know what you look at, Rob? It's very simple in the official's eyes. Improvement. Is the bottom man trying to improve to get out? Is the top man trying to improve his position to take him to his back? And once again, the Jersey boys, they want action. They want to see it go. And if your head is down and you are not doing nothing, they'll whack you. And, knowing them, you know that. So you tell your kid, you can't mess around here. You get in a spot, you got to get your butt going.
Very different styles from these officials from different states, and you have to learn them and you have to deal with them. Certainly the officials from Pennsylvania tend to let you work a little bit more than the officials from New Jersey, and you just have to be prepared for that and adjust to it. And the Walsh Jesuit coaches over on the sideline wanted 2 near fall points over there. They thought maybe near fall criteria might have been imminent even though it hadn't been met, but Vinny Russo in his judgment didn't feel that was warranted, and now they're back into live action, and they go off the edge of the mat with 25 seconds left. No change in the score. Shippos still ahead 2-1.
There's that explosiveness. Oh my God. And Sveda went right to a head spin, but Shippos, he just, I don't know, speed just pops out of him, and he's there. And we have a stalling call. Now that's where they expect the man to attempt to take him to the mat. Quick call. That's Vinny Russo, and
an escape and a takedown given almost immediately, almost before Viktor Sveda really had a chance at any adjustment time there.
No, he went right to a head spin. Oh boy.
Now,
oh boy.
Right to the headlock by Shippos. And the final seconds of the second period. And boy, what a turn of events in the last few seconds of the second period. And Shippos has extended that lead to 8-2 with the escape, the takedown, and the near fall. And now he's taken injury time again.
Even in a flurry, it's very tough. It's easy to sit back here and say, Rob, but you've got to keep those arms and legs within the confines of your body. You get an arm hanging out, a leg hanging out, and you get a guy like Shippos who's very quick and powerful. He will catch that arm hanging out, and you're on your back. You're in trouble real quick. Now, coaching staff and wrestlers from Walsh telling Sveda to just keep.
Now, unless I'm mistaken, I believe that was Shippos' third injury time. He can't take any more.
Rob, I believe you're right.
Now the escape given, and it's 8-3. Sveda did receive a point for a stall warning against Shippos. And now
nice duck.
The duck under, no points yet, but
there's 2.
There is the 2.
Nice, real nice. Now there it is. Thinking, composure, settle in. Don't go big, go small. We have an 8-5 match.
And certainly Shippos, having used all 3 of his injury timeouts, is kind of on the ropes here, and with 1:41 left to go, Viktor Sveda is not going to panic. He's going to do the best he can. Now he's going to work on the top for a while. I don't know.
Shippos doesn't want to be there. Head down, flattening, stunning out. Once again, LaRusso.
Although Sveda has not been able to turn him in this match. Now he's got the power half working, but Shippos works out of it. He's got the head down on the mat. And now you have to think with a minute 10 left and a stalemate called by Vinny Russo, a minute 11 to go. What does Sveda want to do here? Does he want to try for a couple more takedowns before he tries to work on the top? He's beat
Shippos still
down
ahead
by 3 points, and now he is going to let him go, and he's going to go work on him on his feet again. But Shippos does spin behind, and it's nothing yet. Sveda trying to
He's got a Peterson if he
around.
can step out of it. Shippos in great position.
And they go off the edge of the mat. No points, but Shippos able to waste 18 seconds in that flurry with no points being scored.
I'm not sure if it's 53 seconds or 5 hours left in this match.
Well, no, the takedown was given. And now the escape to Sveda, it's 11-6.
I promise you, if Shippos steps back, he's going to get hit.
11-6, this lead for Kevin Shippos. 40 seconds left to go. And Viktor Sveda needs to score some points in a hurry, and a stall warning against Shippos. And another point for Sveda, it's 11-7.
Sveda cannot get his legs up under his hips and sit back on them. Shippos just too much power and smartly buying his time there.
They go off the edge of the mat with 21 seconds left. And boy, Viktor Sveda is going to look back on the last 15 or 20 seconds of that second period where he gave up 6 quick points with no opportunity to counter, and that really put him in a big hole. It's been an even match since then, but with 15 seconds left to go, I think he's just going to run out of time. And they go off the edge, 8 seconds left to go. And Shippos, with his 3 injury timeouts used, he has to get back to the mat quick. And he does. 11-7, the lead for Shippos, and the shot by Sveda, he just spins behind and makes it 13-7.
Kevin Shippos.
And that will be the final score.
Kevin Shippos came to this match with $1, and he spent 99 cents of it with a minute to go. And just spent his last penny.
Okay. Well, we've been informed that our technical difficulties are solved, and we'll send it back to George Von Benko, and he's here with our 215-pound champion, Kevin Shippos.
Thank you very much, Rob. I'm joined by Kevin Shippos from New York. Tough match, a great win for you. You have to be extremely pleased.
Yes, anytime you win a national championship, you got to be extremely pleased. It was a tough match, and I just did the best I could, and I'm glad to come out on top.
It seemed that the end of that second period was key for you. You got 6 real quick points there.
Yeah, it was key. It was basically the outcome of the match. You know, I caught him on his back there, and then in the beginning I took him down, and then I caught him on his back right at the end. But that seemed to be the outcome of the match right there.
The state of New York made a real strong showing in these national championships.
Yeah, we did. We came away with 3 champs, and we're staying on the rise, and I think this just goes to show where our future is.
Kevin Shippos, the champion at 215 pounds. Back to you, Rob and Ed.